How's it going, Nick?
It's going good.
Do you consider yourself a leader of not only the secondary but this defense?
Uh, yeah, I do consider myself a leader. Year two, Coach Gray, Coach White, Coach Beamer, Demo, they came to me and told me I need to step up and lead the young guys. Even though I'm a sophomore, they kind of see me as an older guy because of the role I played last year.
Nick, how has this training camp been different for you, just mentality-wise, leadership-wise, going into it, knowing you're a starter, knowing you're a guy that's going to be playing a ton of snaps?
I say this training camp has been going like real good as far as like just how far I came from a freshman. You know, my freshman year is kind of like wild a little bit. You know, you going through some stuff, trying to get the formations down, trying to get the playbook down. But I feel like this year I know what I'm doing, and I know the coverage. I can lead a little bit different. I could put people in position to make plays. You know, communicate with the linebackers, the D line, so the whole defense is like one set. You know, one goal. Everything is rolling in place.
You've obviously grown a lot from this time last year, but do you feel like there's another level, and what do you have to do to kind of unlock that next level?
Say it again?
What do you kind of have to do to unlock another level of your game, like you're saying?
I've been talking to Coach Gray, and, he's coached a lot of great players. You know, Cam Chancellor is one of the guys he told me I remind him of. And he was basically telling me, like, elite focus, you know, having elite focus, elite preparation coming into the week. You know, he said football is a game of, like, highs and lows, and he wants me to stay steady throughout the season, consistent, and be the best player I could be.
Coach Beamer told us on Saturday, talking about how you always want to get matched up with Nick Harbor and getting reps against him. So what do y'all do? Is it just one-on-one reps and coverage, or are you trying to race him? Like, how does that kind of look?
Just like one-on-one reps and coverage. Anytime I can go up against him, I'll probably take that chance. Just two freaks going at it, you know. He's a freak of nature. I'm a freak of nature. He's big, strong, fast, can run. So am I. So, you know, good work against him. You know, he's going to be a great player.
How have you seen him improve as just a straight-up receiver? Because he's obviously still kind of learning the position.
Yeah, you know, it's probably as coming into college, you know, it's always going to be some growing pains. Like, you know, I came in safety. People were saying I'm a little bit of a linebacker playing DB. So it's going to be some growing pains. It's like but once he gets used to it and stuff, like how I got used to playing full-time safety, he'll be a force to be reckoned with.
Sticking with the freshmen, what have you seen from those young DBs, specifically a guy like Jalen Kilgore?
Yeah, for Jalen, I'm really excited about Jalen because he kind of gives me that same spark that me and DQ had, you know, coming in, just making plays, fearless, coming down and tackling, making plays on the ball. He's eager to learn and stuff, so I kind of like put him under my wing and showing him all the stuff that me and DQ did as a freshman to make sure I put him in a better position. So we're going to need him this fall.
Hey, Nick, obviously leading the team in tackles as a freshman last season. We know the skill and the strength is there, but where does that mentality to hit people come from? Is that something you practice or you're just born with it?
I think I'm just born with it. It's just natural. Like, it was the second game in Arkansas. I think KJ Jefferson did a QB draw, and I didn't think nothing of it. I just ran down and hit him, like, face him up, like, head up. Some people probably would have went for his ankles or something, but people were telling me that, that's KJ Jefferson, you know what you just did? I'm like, that's just natural to me. So I think I was just born with it, you know, fearless. I feel like I'm bigger. I don't really think size has anything to do with it. I don't know. It's just a mindset thing.
Off topic, Nick, but have you heard about any tales about Kai Kroger on the golf course?
No, I haven't heard about any tales. But funny, I've been trying to get into golf. Like, if someone can teach me how to play golf, you know, I see Spence, Tanner Bailey, Kai Kroger, you know, a lot of coaches play golf. I've been trying to get into golf, so I hope someone can teach me.
You called Nick Harbor a freak of nature, and
Yeah.
You said you're both freaks of nature. Why do you consider yourself a freak of nature?
I just think it's a lot of guys that really can't do what I can do, but, you know, it's some guys out there like freaks, like just like Nick, you know. But I feel like I feel like I'm like a whole package. I'm big, fast, strong. I can take anything on. You feel me? If you look around like all the safeties in the country, or like even in this conference, you won't see a guy like me. So that's why I think I stand. You know.
How much motivation have you taken from not being on one of those all-SEC preseason teams?
Honestly, at first, I kind of thought about it, and it was kind of like, dang, you know, everything I done last year, they kind of not like giving me any recognition. But me and Coach Beamer, we had a little talk, and he was telling me like, you know, only worry about the people in this building. We know what you can do and stuff. Don't worry about the outsiders and whatever they're saying. And that's how I usually am. So he kind of like got me back on my track, and I haven't really thought about it much. I'm just playing my game, and I know whenever I play my game, it'll speak for itself.
In the defense as a whole, what can you tell us about the progress during camp so far?
For sure, I'd probably say we got a lot of young guys, but it's like young with experience. You know, me and DQ back there, TJ Sanders up front. You know, Sale, OD at corner. You know, Sale's probably an older guy, but O'Donnell's he's a great corner. I feel like we're more of a complete defense. Like we're ready. D-line's looking good, linebackers looking good, secondary looking good. So it's like more of a complete defense. And Coach White got us looking good coming in for my year too.
Nick, you mentioned Sell. He's now transitioning to be the team's kind of number one corner. What kind of jump have you seen from him playing behind him at that corner spot?
Sale, he's kind of like a pro. You know, he does everything right. I'm just trying to like learn from him as far as like the stuff he does like on the field and stuff. He's a great communicator. I seen a big jump from him coming from Cam and Rush leaving us last year. He stepped into that role like it was nothing, like it was already meant for him and stuff. But Sale, he's just a pro. He does everything right. You know, the steps. Coach Gray doesn't even have to like tell him nothing. You know, he's like one step ahead of the game, and he's gonna be a great player for us this season.
How about your fellow sophomore at safety, DQ Smith? What have you seen from him jumping from his freshman year to now?
Yeah, me and DQ, we're probably on the same course. It's so crazy. A lot of people compare us to like JC and Izzy, who both played here a couple years ago. But I think we're on our own path. But they're two great players. But yeah, me and DQ, man, I'm excited for us. You know, next year, this year, however long we're here. But DQ's he's doing great. You know, I can't really say anything else. He's a pro too. You know, he does everything right. Coach Gray doesn't have to say nothing to him. He already knows what's going on. Communication, he's a leader too. So it's going to be great. All right, thank y'all.